Jeffrey Epstein's creepy connections with Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, known for his late-night humor and pointed political commentary, recently sparked controversy by labeling Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers a conspiracy theorist for his interest in the Jeffrey Epstein client list. However, Kimmel's own connection to Epstein's circle has come under scrutiny, highlighting the complex web of relationships surrounding the disgraced financier. Adam Perry Lang, a chef who once worked for Epstein and is a friend of Kimmel, is at the center of this unfolding story. While no concrete evidence links Jimmy Kimmel to Jeffrey Epstein's criminal activities, a series of instances suggests that their paths crossed on various occasions, fueling intense public scrutiny and speculation. In terms of direct connections, persistent rumors circulate about the potential presence of both Epstein and Kimmel at the same exclusive parties or events, although solid proof remains elusive. Additionally, there are unverified reports suggesting that Jimmy Kimmel might have been on board Jeffrey Epstein's private jet, commonly known as the Lolita Express. However, the lack of flight logs or official passenger manifests makes it challenging to confirm or refute these claims definitively. Nevertheless, internet sleuths and Brett Cooper of the Daily Wire have brought to light the friendship between Kimmel and Lang, showcasing their appearances together at high-profile events like the Oscars and Super Bowl Sunday. Despite Lang's admission in 2019 of his past employment with Epstein and his unawareness of Epstein's criminal activities, his proximity to Kimmel has raised eyebrows. The revelation that Lang stayed at Epstein's properties and traveled on his private jet to various locations, including the Virgin Islands and Palm Beach, adds layers to the narrative. Court documents and flight logs detailed Lang's movements with Epstein, including flights with key figures in the Epstein scandal, like Ghislaine Maxwell. Despite these associations, Lang has maintained his innocence regarding any knowledge of Epstein's illegal activities, a stance echoed in statements to the media and during legal proceedings. This revelation emerged amid Kimmel's criticism of Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers for expressing interest in Epstein's client list. How dare he ask such questions, Jimmy? This highlights the complex web of associations surrounding Epstein's infamous legacy. Adam Perry Lang, who has appeared in various posts on Kimmel's Instagram, including events like the Oscars and Super Bowl Sunday gatherings, confirmed back in 2019 that he worked for Epstein as a chef during the early 2000s. Despite his role being limited to meal preparation, this connection has sparked intense scrutiny, especially given Lang's acknowledgement of his past employment with Epstein and his expression of sympathy for the victims. Court documents and flight logs reveal Lang's travels with Epstein to locations such as the Virgin Islands, Santa Fe, and Palm Beach, further complicating the narrative. These documents also detail Lang's presence on flights with key figures in the Epstein scandal, including Ghislaine Maxwell and Virginia Giuffre, an alleged victim of Epstein's trafficking ring. The story deepens with Giuffre's attempts to reach out to Lang for insights into Epstein's operations, as shared in the podcast Broken Seeking Justice. Giuffre recalls her interactions with Lang, highlighting moments of normalcy amidst the turmoil of her experiences with Epstein. The story took another twist when Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's most vocal accusers, sought out Lang in hopes of understanding more about the inner workings of Epstein's network. A podcast episode featuring journalist Tara Palmieri and Giuffre delved into these attempts, shedding light on the complex dynamics of those within Epstein's orbit and their potential to aid in the quest for justice. Lang's attorney has stated his client's openness to cooperate with victims' lawyers and federal investigators. Yet, the discovery of Lang staying at a home owned by Kimmel during a period of legal turmoil for Lang adds another dimension to the public's understanding of the relationships between celebrities and Epstein's associates. As these connections emerge, the public is left to ponder the implications of these associations and the responsibility of those within Epstein's circle to contribute to the ongoing pursuit of justice for his victims. The intertwining of high-profile friendships, past employments, and the shadow of Epstein's crimes clouds the confusion that continues to evolve, reflecting the broader societal reckoning with power, influence, and accountability. Kimmel's late-night show has been a platform for jokes about Jeffrey Epstein, both before and after Epstein's arrest. These jokes, perceived by some as insensitive and by others as satirical jabs at power, have added another layer to the complex relationship between the two figures. Were such quips merely a distraction technique to redirect attention away from Kimmel's close ties to the notorious pedophile? Or to take things a step further, was Kimmel mocking and laughing deliberately at his audience, fully aware that he was concealing his ties to the pedophile or passing everything off as a joke? It has been well known for many years that indirect connections between Epstein and Kimmel include shared associations with prominent figures such as Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Ghislaine Maxwell. While these connections don't establish direct interaction, they create a network of relationships that could potentially facilitate indirect contact. Furthermore, the geographical proximity of both Epstein and Kimmel, both residing as they did in Los Angeles, and their involvement in the entertainment industry, heightens the likelihood of incidental encounters between the two men at industry events or social gatherings. As the ongoing release of sealed Epstein documents unfolds, there remains the possibility of discovering mentions of Jimmy Kimmel, even if only in passing. The revelations from these documents may shed further light on the extent of any relationship, whether direct or indirect, between Jimmy Kimmel and Jeffrey Epstein. Earlier, we alluded to details which emerged in the form of an unexpected revelation from NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers on The Pat McAfee Show. In the midst of a seemingly casual conversation, Rodgers dropped a bombshell, subtly alluding to an imminent release of Jeffrey Epstein's associates' names, suggesting that Jimmy Kimmel's name might surface. The enigmatic tone of Rodgers' comment reverberated across the media landscape, creating seismic shockwaves. The aftermath was swift and intense, with social media platforms erupting into a cacophony of heated reactions. Headlines blared sensational speculations, thrusting the public into a sudden maelstrom of uncertainty. As the public grappled with the weight of unanswered questions, speculation arose about Rodgers' motives. Was it a calculated move, a jest, or perhaps a genuine concern? The ambiguity surrounding Rodgers' revelation propelled the unfolding tale into uncharted territory, setting the stage for a profound exploration into the intricate connections between Jeffrey Epstein and the unsuspecting realm of late-night talk shows and comedy. To expose the essence of this controversy, we journey through conspiracy theories and cryptic allusions. Rodgers, in his revelation, hinted at a potential link between Jimmy Kimmel and Epstein's associates, sparking speculative theories. Without tangible evidence, Rodgers set in motion a cascade of conjectures rippling across the digital landscape. Post-Rodgers' revelation, Jimmy Kimmel took center stage on Jimmy Kimmel Live, forcefully dispelling any notion of collusion with Epstein. The clash between Rodgers and Kimmel intensified scrutiny of the late-night host and did little to allay the burgeoning conspiracy theories implicating him in criminal activities with Epstein. Navigating this convoluted narrative, it becomes increasingly apparent that the intersection between Rodgers' suggestive remarks and Kimmel's impassioned denial has birthed a complex web of intrigue. The lines between fact and speculation blur, prompting a deeper dive into the dynamics between celebrity, controversy, and the shadowy legacy of Jeffrey Epstein. In Jeffrey Epstein's enigmatic world, veiled in secrecy and privilege, his influence reached into Hollywood's glamorous heart. Amidst the glitz, the question lingers: did Jimmy Kimmel genuinely occupy a place here? Official documents void of Kimmel's name signal no direct implication. However, Epstein and Kimmel traverse the same elite social circles, converging at high-profile events, their paths intertwined at exclusive gatherings where the powerful congregated. There is little denying this truth. Nonetheless, social circles don't automatically imply complicity. Navigating these waters demands discernment, distinguishing casual proximity from potential involvement's darker shadows. The challenge lies in discerning the fine line separating Kimmel's innocent presence from covert association with Epstein's outlandishly predatory and ribald activities. As we unravel Epstein's creepy connections with Kimmel, scrutinizing the subtle nuances of Hollywood's elusive social tapestry becomes imperative. Epstein's world, shrouded in enigma, prompts reflection on Kimmel's role. The narrative remains clouded, emphasizing the need to unravel complexities within the glossy facade of Hollywood's social tapestry. The media's role in amplifying this controversy is key. Diving into the storm, we dissect the impact of sensationalism and stress, the responsibility accompanying reporting on delicate matters. Headlines, crafted for intrigue, played a pivotal role in magnifying the controversy around Jimmy Kimmel's alleged connections to Jeffrey Epstein. Responsible reporting becomes paramount as the story unfolds. It acts as a guiding light, navigating through the murky waters of conjecture and unfounded claims. In this media landscape, distinguishing between fact and speculation becomes crucial. Aaron Rodgers' casual comments acted as a catalyst for a controversy rippling through media channels. While Rodgers framed his comments as jest on The Pat McAfee Show, the repercussions were anything but lighthearted. The NFL star's vague allusions to scandal triggered intense speculation, turning a seemingly innocent remark into a focal point of tension between him and the late-night host. Jimmy Kimmel, known for his wit, did not shy away from the confrontation. In response to Rodgers' insinuations, Kimmel took a bold stance, asserting his innocence. Not content with a mere denial, Kimmel went a step further, threatening legal action against what he deemed false claims. This escalation played out not only on traditional media, but also on the modern battleground of social media, adding complexity to an already evolving saga. Amid the escalating controversy surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's alleged associates, the elusive Epstein list takes center stage, with Aaron Rodgers weaving Jimmy Kimmel's name into the impending revelation. Rodgers, seemingly jocular, mentions waiting in his wine cellar for the list, adding gallows humor into the mix. However, the New York Jets' unexpected involvement raises questions about how professional football became entwined with Epstein's associates. This collision of sports and scandal is an unexpected twist, underscoring the far-reaching impact of Epstein's connections and the speculative nature of the unfolding narrative. The participation of an NFL quarterback introduces an element of unpredictability, transcending traditional boundaries and deepening public curiosity about the mysterious Epstein list and the potential connections therein. As documents are set to be released, speculation surrounding Epstein's associates reaches new heights. The public, hungry for details, is left on the edge, wondering how this development will impact the broader understanding of connections within Epstein's network. The unfolding saga invites scrutiny into the high-stakes legal maneuvers, creating a sense of urgency and expectation. As the courtroom doors open metaphorically, the public braces for further potential revelations, eagerly awaiting insight into the shadows of Epstein's controversial network. In the unfolding saga, the arena witnesses the entrance of disinformation and legal threats, adding complexity to the controversy surrounding Jimmy Kimmel. As Kimmel battles public scrutiny and false claims, the narrative takes an unexpected turn. False court records alleging Kimmel's involvement in the Epstein scandal surface, contributing to the chaos. Kimmel's rapid response on social media, coupled with legal threats against Aaron Rodgers, injects urgency into the unfolding narrative. The impact of these legal threats becomes crucial to dissect. How did the clash between Kimmel and Rodgers take a new dimension as legal implications loomed? The legal arena intertwines with the court of public opinion, influencing the controversy's trajectory and shaping public perception. The dynamics between the involved parties, in the public eye and within legal realms, add intrigue and uncertainty to the ongoing saga. As the story unfolds, the audience is left to navigate the intricate dance between truth, falsehoods, and the legal intricacies that define this chapter in the controversial narrative. Concluding this exploration into Jeffrey Epstein's connections with Jimmy Kimmel, reflection on the repercussions of such controversies is imperative. The Epstein saga, entwined with Hollywood, underscores the complexities of discerning truth in a landscape in which speculation overshadows facts. Looking ahead, our role as viewers demands discernment, a call for factual evidence, and engagement in respectful discourse. In a realm dominated by sensationalism, commitment to responsible thinking is paramount. Wrapping up this deep dive into connections, we present a mosaic of images encapsulating the enigmatic nature of this controversy. As we navigate the aftermath, the narrative challenges us to question assumptions, seek transparency, and foster a culture of accountability. Our collective responsibility lies in unraveling the threads of truth from speculation, ensuring that the lessons learned from this tangled web contribute to a more informed and judicious discourse in the future. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the allegations surrounding late-night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel and his alleged connections to Jeffrey Epstein. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other Epstein videos while you're here. In the meantime, we encourage you, our esteemed viewers, to stay informed, to stay critical, and to stay empathetic and compassionate towards your fellow men and women and children as we navigate these sensitive topics.